What's up, everybody? It's Pac-Man and Jessica, and we're not in Louisville, we're in Indianapolis, and this kind of just is a sporadic trip. We did not plan this at all, so everything you see is spur of the moment. We got bracelets because we are in Indianapolis at the Days of the Dead convention. It's a horror convention, but we're not here for the horror.
No.
We're here because that's Phil from Pantera. Right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Holy shit. This is the line currently to get an autograph with Corey Taylor. There's a lot of people here today. Just surprising. This is the first con since COVID that we've been to.
Yeah.
We did not expect this many people. Not this many people at all. There's a big head Corey behind me. So we are leaving Days of the Dead, and we wanted to talk about it now because there really wasn't much space to talk in there. The line was really long for Corey Taylor. However, it moved really fast. Granted, we were towards the beginning of the line, so it's probably why we got in and out pretty quick.
I managed to get a little stealth video that you'll see here of him meeting Corey Taylor and getting his picture.
Good, next please. 1569, come on in, boss. Good, come on in. Little man.
So this vlog is really super unorganized as a vlog. We didn't plan to do this, it just came out of nowhere. But like I said earlier, it is the first convention we've been to since the pandemic started. And probably won't be the last. Lexington is in September, so we will probably be going to that to meet Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka Tano. But today's, we had to come because, if you guys don't know already, I'm a maggot. I'm a Slipknot fan. I'm a huge Slipknot fan. I've been a Slipknot fan since I was 9 years old. But one thing about this con is it's in a Marriott in Indianapolis, and the parking lot is very, very small. So a lot of people just parked on the road across the street. So we are back home now. I know this video is really, really short, and I know we didn't show you a whole lot while we were there. Like I said, it was a very sporadic trip. It was very spur of the moment. There was no planning whatsoever. Anyway, before we end the vlog, we wanted to take a minute to talk about Days of the Dead because it was the first time we've ever been to this con, and it's the first con we've been to since the pandemic. And I must say that the con was very small. Mm-hmm. It was not your typical comic convention. It was more along the lines of horror, but they also had a lot of rock stars there, like Corey Taylor and Alice Cooper. So I was very overwhelmed with the stars that were walking around. We ran into Alice Cooper a few times, and then the whole thing with Corey Taylor. And so I didn't get very much footage while we were there. On the website, we purchased our ticket for the photo op with Corey Taylor, and then we purchased our tickets later for entry to get in. But when we got there, it was very confusing. There was no signs pointing anywhere to go. And we found a table where you can check in and get your wristband. Apparently, people were just walking in and exploring the vendors without even paying. And it was pretty easy to do that because there was no security, no bag check, none of that. Which is very surprising considering the celebrities that were there. But yeah, there wasn't that many booths to explore either. There was 2 rooms. There was one in a main banquet hall and then another across from that. And in those halls were vendors in the middle And then on the outer rim of the room was the celebrities where you can meet and sign autographs with them. But we didn't do any of that. We did get to see Corey at his booth. We saw Alice Cooper at his booth and Phil from Pantera at his. But we really just went in there to meet Corey Taylor and leave.
I would like to say that we don't know for sure if this is indicative of what this con is like every year. It could just be that it was extra small this year since it's the first time after COVID. So don't let this deter you from going, because it was still a lot of fun and there were a lot of good vendors. It is just relatively small.
And speaking of vendors, we did buy a lot of cool stuff. And one of the first pieces of art that I wanted to buy, I instantly saw it in the first room and I was like, I have to have it. And this piece was done by the bearded artist. I will put the links to all the artists down below so you guys can check them out on Instagram or whatever social media that they might have. But he had a deal on buy 2 pictures, get 1. So we bought another, and it was very hard to pick, but I let Jessica pick, and she picked The Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi and Daniel LaRusso.
And this is one that I wanted instantly when I saw it. It has Elvira and then a bunch of other creatures and horror icons behind her, kind of in a movie theater. And this is actually called Creature Feature by Byron Winton. He also had another really cool picture that we'll put here.
Yeah,
that
Dracula
I liked.
one.
And had 4 different versions of Dracula on it. Unfortunately, he only had it in one size, and it was just a little bit too big for what I was wanting. I was wanting a smaller one to match this.
And the next bunch of pictures, there's 3, and they're from
Terrence Muncie at Black Forest Studios. He had a deal going on for, I think, 3 for $20. So
yeah,
it's a nice deal.
So this is one of the booths that as soon as you walked in, it was right there. It was across from Phil Anselmo from Pantera. And I noticed this booth because of the last picture we're going to show you. But like she said, they had a deal. If you buy 3, you had a deal for it. So we picked Godzilla because Godzilla is just awesome. And then she picked Universal Monsters, which this piece is really, really cool. I love this piece. And then the one that caught my attention, obviously because we were there for Slipknot, was this picture of Corey Taylor here. And I did not get the autograph session with Corey Taylor because I've already gotten his autograph before through a book signing thing. But this is the first time I actually got to take a picture with him. So that's why we went. That's why we did it. And then we have one more piece here, and unfortunately, I did not get the name of the artist. So if you're watching this, go ahead and comment down below and tag all your social media because I want to find you and I want to give you props. And I'm sure other people will want to find you as well once they see this picture. But I seen this in the middle of a bunch of horror pictures, and it called to me because it looks like an old Japanese dragon style t-shirt. Which is funny because it was actually on a t-shirt at first. And then I was like, I really have to have that. But if I have to have it on a shirt, I'll get it. And then it turns out he had it in print form. I think that's going to wrap it up from us today. I'm sorry the vlog is very short. I'm sorry we didn't show you that much. But we've decided to do this YouTube thing a little bit more. So starting this week, every Friday, Saturday, and then every Tuesday, Wednesday. So between Friday and Saturday and Tuesday and Wednesday, we will attempt to post a vlog. So that's 2 videos a week. We wanted to be a little bit more consistent. I know here recently we've just been throwing them up whenever, but now we have a lot more things planned throughout the year. The pandemic's still a thing, but more things are opening and more things are available for us to go and do and show you. So with that being said, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below so you guys can stay up to date when we post those videos, and hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when those videos go live. But as always, we love you all. Kick it X-Ville style. Pac-Man out.
Be careful of that thing, it causes cancer. Keep it away from your ear, just take photos and videos and you'll be okay.